Ba-ba-bum, bum. Ba-ba-bum, boom, ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum-bum. I like turtles. Ashley, is it a quest? You type in the name of the stream show me. Yes. Monopoly. Playing some Monopoly. The thing earlier, figure out how to do that again. Charge switch. Charged. What is that? ZR plus up. Charge side blow. get some video real quick.
Hey everybody, this is Shepard here with a little video on doing some math on the hammer, figuring out some damage values, DPS values over time. We're going to be doing some testing on Rathian's head. Just so you know, we're not going to be going over motion values exactly, so we're only going to be doing relative damage. We don't know the true value of damage on the hammer. We know we've got green sharpness, we know Rathian's head is 0.75. But for now, we're just going to go with damage per Rathian's head. So starting off is the power golf swing combo. This is in the power stance, doing a level 1 charge, followed by X combos. This is a nice combo. It takes about 7 seconds to loop. So if you were having a very extended downtime in the monster, this is something you can get over very often. Next is the Big Bang combo. This is something you would probably get off if you already knew the monster was already KO'd. Doesn't contribute a lot of KO, but it does have a pretty compact and slightly higher DPS burst than our normal power charge loop, which that, you know, the former has slightly better KO values anyways. The important thing is the amount of time that you're going to have remaining in either combo, though, as really the biggest damage now locked behind the hammer, at least in the demo, is behind the Wirebug skill Impact Crater. So our normal loopable combo has a little bit more time to actually get into a charge, and you can convert back into normal stance to get immediately to level 3, whereas Big Bang, you'd have to either do it early at slightly less damage, or go down and just try and get it charged out in time. So as you can see, this does a total of 374 damage. When we actually do that as damage per second, assuming that you already have a level 3 charge, it actually works out to 62 damage per second, which is really high. I mean, there's some other charge values that we're going to get into in a moment that can come close to that. But what it really comes down to is when you're fighting Mitsu, or really any other monster when Rise comes out, assuming these values don't change dramatically, is you really want to be making sure that you're more or less using that ability every time there's an opening. Nothing comes close to it. I don't know the exact KO values. I'm assuming it's very high. I guess one issue with Mitsu is while you do jump up in the air, you don't get a lot of iframes. So beyond that, beyond those two combos and the comparisons in between, we're going to go over a couple of the different attacks the weapon has. So starting with the normal uppercut, there are some slight damage changes. Power charge no longer gives a flat damage percentage increase across the board, but it will change certain motion values. So uppercut is always about setting up another combo or getting a quick hit in to inflict some additional KO. It's never been about the damage. But you can see here, power stance does give it slightly more damage. It gets an extra 8 damage on Rathian's head. So in terms of DPS, fairly low. Obviously, we're doing this from assuming you just had the charge open anyways. As we'll see, both normal stance and power stance have other options at level 3. So level 3, normal standing, you get the just classic super pound. It's 101 damage, comes out relatively quickly, about 3 seconds. So you can pretty much fit this in no matter what. And you're going to see a consistent theme between normal stance and power stance. Power stance having slightly stronger attacks. So power pound, so that you have to be moving now in power mode. And this thing's got a crazy reach and it comes out really fast. So slightly better DPS than just a normal super pound. Also reaches out quite a bit farther. So your hunter really lunges forward, flings all the way out there. So pretty good attack if you're going to be staying in power stance most of the time anyways. Spinning Bludgeon, the old classic. this attack might actually be really good if we end up having decent enough elemental weapons in the game. I know it's usually viewed as a meme attack, but if you actually do land all of the hits, 41 DPS is actually slightly better than Big Bang or our other attacks anyways. One issue, of course, being, though, is that you'd be going back into your normal R taps after in normal mode, which are fairly weak. Interesting thing, though, if you were to do it, you'd be better off just probably ending the attack early. You'll see this immediately, and I'm not in a good position for it, but this immediately puts us right into doing a normal triple pound, which would actually probably end up being even better damage than doing the proper golf swing at the end. Okay, so up to the charged Brutal Big Bang. This attack, it looks powerful, but honestly, in my opinion, you almost want to try and find other openings. Granted, it's a good burst of damage. It's probably our best burst in the game, but there's nothing that you can really follow up on that. So that's really the sort of attack that you're going to be using just when there's really nothing else that you're going to fit in the extra 3 seconds. All right, finally, we got the Spinning Bludgeon. This is your X attack. I don't even really know how to calculate DPS on this. How many attacks you're going to get really depends on everything, as well as landing that final hit. The main thing that I want to point out for this is while it can be charged, as you can see here, it doesn't seem to dramatically change the damage at all, really just the final hit. So I don't know if that's a bug or anything. Really hard to say. So in any case, this is going over the different DPS options for the hammer. I think in summary, you know, when you've got just a KO, working in a Big Bang into the Impact Trader is good. Otherwise, you know, your normal sort of power stance triple pound looping is good if the monster's just flinched over in the corner. As for the various charge attacks and how those work there, you know, they're not that different. I think that the biggest thing is using whatever is going to fit the gap of time the biggest. So seeing as you're almost always going to be within a power stance within the fight, you know, if you're going to use the charge Brutal Big Bang, that's okay, but otherwise maybe consider not charging as often, just getting your normal a tap in when you can, and then doing normal combos afterwards. Okay, so hopefully this was a helpful video for you. If you like this, please share it with your friends. Let me know if there's other weapons that you want me to go into, showing the damage values concretely, just so you can kind of have a good comparison, how each attack stacks up to each other, what the actual damage is, the actual time spent doing each attack. Okay, until next time, though, this is Shepard. You can find me on twitch.tv/SDShepard. Wishing you good luck and have a good hunt.
Well, followers in Diablo 3 now have 14 item slots. Full revamp of followers. What happened this season? That's interesting. Hmm.